He's out, he's proud, and that is just his addiction to QVC. It's John Barrowman.
Hey!
How are you?
I'm
Lovely
good. How are
to
you?
see you.
Very snug.
I'm really well, thank you. How are you? I don't mind. You can stay there if you like. My hubby's watching, by the way.
Is he?
How you doing? You keeping well?
I'm very good.
Fresh from the set of Desperate Housewives.
That's right. You know, got back from there filming 9 weeks, which was really lovely. It was really nice. It was nice to play a different character from what I normally do.
Don't tell me, I'll start laughing.
What do you mean you haven't watched it yet?
I get the box set and then I'm going to watch that.
How lame is that?
I hear...
What?
He's Butch. And you're evil.
I'm evil.
Butch.
I'm always Butch.
Patrick. Who's Patrick?
Patrick Logan is the character that I play. Yeah. Actually, I thought he was going to be Irish, but then I kind of tried to do my Irish accent, and I sounded not Irish, just let's say.
Certainly not.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be catching up on all the Desperate Housewives gossip just a little bit later on. We have got so much fun, and you know what? He doesn't even know. We've got a great surprise coming his way too. We've turned it around.
Oh, no.
Shall we give you a little idea of what we've got coming up? And also, don't forget, we'd love to take your calls as well. Studio line is 0800 54 44 34. The album, which sold very well indeed last time, 563517 is the item number. £8.99 is the price.
I'll do anything just to get my name in lights. I'm gonna try to hit the heights now that I'm free as a breeze again, on nimble knees again.
And more to come on that. I'm not kidding you. I was saying to John that I was down the M4, full blast, don't cry out loud. Next morning, Hubby gets in. No.
Come on,
Hubby gets in. I'll do it when we do the album.
Okay.
I promise you.
All right.
He gets in the car and it's full blast. I've got to turn it down.
You might want to turn your volume down when she starts singing, because she was a dancer, not a singer.
Tuning issues we may have. Now, also for you, 338296. You absolutely love Butler and Wilson.
I do. I absolutely do. Butler and Wilson is one of I always buy it for my sister Carol, and she loves wearing it. I also have a few pieces myself, because sometimes there's stuff that you think is going to just be for women, but actually men nowadays can get away with a little bit of bling, and I really, really love Butler and Wilson.
We've got some fabulous pieces coming up, and actually you got a wish list, and lots of these pieces from, I mean, gee, the wish list, 5 or 6, it got longer and longer and longer.
If someone says make a wish list, I'm doing, you know, I'm currently filming Tonight's the Night, which is my new TV show coming up, and people, if they want a wish, they give us the biggest wish possible. QVC said, do you have a wish list? And I said, here it is.
Here it is, baby.
12 pages.
Okay, 33829, it certainly was. £28 is the price. Just very quickly, colour options for you are fuchsia, the gold red, and the silver blue. £28 is the price. Doing a good job. Need a manicure. 338296 is the item number, and £28 is the price. And you must be able to see everything watching QVC. Listen to you on a 52-inch TV.
What?
Listen to you watching QVC on a 52-inch TV. How did I know that?
How do you know that?
Yeah, you need to get out more, mate.
Stop it. How do you know?
Yes, that's a little secret.
I do. I have a lovely big 52-inch, and it really, yes, never
job.
mind. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay, 831145 is the item number. £73.94 is the price. You love your Northern Nights, don't you?
I do. I absolutely love Northern Nights. I think it's absolutely great. I have, actually, this set. And not only have I got it for the house in London, I've actually bought it so that when we head off to Los Angeles to do some filming of Torchwood over there, I've got my sets of Northern Nights. I'm taking them with me. How sad is that? Actually, it's not sad.
No.
Because, again, I learned from QVC that I travel with my Northern Nights pillow. I call it. It's the baffled one that I don't want to say the word gusset.
No, well, we do.
You do?
Yeah.
It's the thicker pillow, right?
We do.
And I learned how to shake. You know, when you have down pillows that are gone flat, you do it that way, and then you do it that way, and then you turn it and do it that way. You don't do this to it.
I love it. I love it.
And I travel with my Northern Nights pillow, and when I'm on tour, I take my Northern Night sheets with me. So.
And his lock and lock and everything else.
You got it.
Snack at 45,000 feet.
Let's talk about me.
Snack, you'll be fine. Now let's move on to a fabulous book. Actually, 831145. Sorry, no, it's 759536. Now, I'm just going to give you very quickly. This is in fact on advanced orders, and the reason I tell you why, if you have a look here, because it's got John's signature, which is fab. So you actually get 2 books. This is I Am What I Am. We'll talk about this in a second. That's the one with the signature, but we only have 1,000 copies.
Come on! Yeah, no, that's...
of signed copies.
Of signed copies.
That is it. 1,000. So the next 1,000, you think that might be a lot, But actually, the amount of viewers we've got, that is a very small amount. And you're not paying for that signature. $12.99 is your price, but it is on advanced orders. Your date you can see on the bottom of the screen, which is, how can you spell, see it, 28th of June, well done. 7595, getting older, 536 is your item number. But actually now, yeah, you just had a birthday not long ago.
I have, and can I just, I'm going to have a confession here. I've had to up my my lens strength for my contacts.
Which means only 1 year older now, not two.
Thank you very much.
Up one.
Anyway, we'll move on from there.
We'll move on. OK, got a great guest joining us, apart from John, John's sister. Carol, lovely to see you. How are you? How do you put up with him?
I don't.
The antics
I just
in
pretend
the
that I
book
do.
are unbelievable.
They're funny,
and the
aren't they?
stories are fantastic. Now, you just need to know quickly, you do get I Am What I Am, which I couldn't bring my one because you wouldn't believe the state of the cover. You name it. I mean, coffee, ice cream, and everything.
You know, we really don't need to know.
We'll move on. And then you also get the first book, which was Anything Goes.
Yes.
You were involved with that as well.
Yes, both of them.
So how
Both
does the new one differ from Anything Goes?
I personally think that, I mean, I love the first one because the first one's more kind of factual stuff, and it's also got things that have happened in the career. The second one, we went and took, information from fans that they'd written, and they wanted to hear more of the stories about family. I personally think the second one's more funny.
Yeah, I thought
that was not real. That was really bad English, wasn't it?
Well,
yeah, it was really bad.
Maybe the one,
That's
the
why
first
she
one.
wrote.
Funnier.
Yeah.
Funnier. And that's
Funnier.
because you were involved
That's
in it.
because, well, I was involved in both of them, but I made him funnier by the second book.
Well, I'm not
Because he's
kidding
not
you.
really that funny.
I mean, you know him better than any of us, OK? Apart from your mum, who lots to talk about your mum too. Interesting lady.
Yes, yeah.
What is it you think all of us love about John Barrowman? By the way, quickly, 200 of you have placed an order. You do need to use Q-Cut. Oh, got that in the ear. 0800 52 42 32. I urge you, because we have just 1,000 of these that have been signed by John. That is it. So you do need to be pretty quick on those phones. Press that button and use your remote control as quick as you possibly can.
I'm glad you did that, because I had to sit here and think about what it is. For the life
Oh,
of
it's
me,
a
think
tough
about
one.
it.
Just remember
Cannot
who buys Christmas presents.
OK.
You know, for me, it's really funny because he's just John, and he isn't any. What you see is what you get, which is sometimes good and sometimes not so good.
Yeah. Well, I learned
really
from
is.
reading it, because I'd only met you once before, and that was on the last show that we did. And I thought, I'm going to be intrigued here, because sometimes what you see is not what you get.
Oh, it's pretty much.
I've got bad news for you.
Oh, yeah.
What you see
is exactly what you get. Absolutely.
I learned that you are, I love it, and you and I actually are quite similar in lots of ways. You're very honest, very loyal.
Yeah.
Don't compromise at all, which I absolutely love about you.
No.
But you're very passionate, not just about what you do in the industry, but about helping people. Your family is a big thing for you. Your mum is just fantastic.
Well, of course it is. I mean, one of my big pet peeves, someone said to me once, most recently in an article, what really upset you? And when someone is rude or ignorant or badly behaved to somebody, if it's not, it's all right to get upset.
Yeah.
But if you're being rude just for the sake of being rude, that's completely out of line, and I can't stand that, particularly if it's an older person.
Yeah.
I have a great relationship with my mom and my dad.
And they taught you 12 things, didn't they?
Yes,
12
they did.
Things.
You're going to ask me what they
Don't
are.
ask him.
Get the book.
I know one of them in the most recent, because we added a chapter. That's the other thing that's different about this version of I Am What I Am.
Don't get out of it, OK?
No, we added a chapter. But I always say to people, listen, here's a tip. Serve a really nice bottle of champagne the first time, and then the second bottle you put out, do it in the kitchen, serve cava. They'll never know.
Oh, he's hysterical, isn't he?
I
don't drink, so I'm not coming to your house.
Always be nice to your sister.
Yeah, absolutely. Buy her lots of nice presents and Butler and Wilson.
Hogging the camera. Jeez Louise.
Well, that's why you're sitting on that end.
I know she's
got the whole sofa.
I did call her in.
Closer.
I did call her in, but that's enough. Get out.
Go on, get out of the way.
My show.
Yeah, go on. Well done, Carol. I mean,
Are you kidding on the big sister?
Oh,
he only
really?
gets away with.
See,
Thank you, dear. Say that again.
What happened there? I just need to give you a very quick update.